Once you have opened Teams on your web browser, you start from this screen here showing the teams that are available to you. You either have to have created these or joined pre-existing teams. If you want to create a team, start by going up to the top right corner, join or create a team. You have two options here. You can either join a team using a code that someone else has shared to you, or perhaps they've shared a link to join the team. And if you want to create your own team, select that option. These three teams, professional, learning, community, staff, and other, are very similar. Difference is not worth really getting into here. But class is quite different. We'll have a separate video on setting up a class, and that's to do with management of the team and who controls the team, the posts and the content. So we're going to focus for now on setting up a PLC or staff. That they'll do much the same, but if I select PLC, I need to give it a name. I can add a description if I wish, and it should start off as private, and you want to keep that private just for security and privacy. So keep it as private, and that means that only people who have the code or the link are able to join it. And select next. Now you'll be given an option to add people using their Glow email address. While you can do this, I would always be cautious. For example, there might be two George Millikins in the Glow address book. One of them might be a learner and another a teacher. And if you don't get the exact right username in there, then you have the potential for adding staff who are not a member of your school or learners into a staff team. So always be cautious with that option. I'm going to skip. And here is my new team. So we have the menu bar down the left. We've got this pane here about the team, and then we have the team's content in the larger part here. Now the key here for getting started and what we'll cover in this video is to go up to the ellipsis on this left hand pane. If I use that ellipsis, I'll get options to manage or edit the team. I'll show you edit very quickly. You can change the name, who it's available to, and you can select an icon, or you can upload your own. Press update, and you should see the icon for the team will change, and you can make that something more meaningful if that makes it easier for staff to use. But what I want to do is, again, we've got the option to add members here, and that's adding by their username. I want to leave that alone for now, but it is there. If I go back to my ellipsis last time, I go to manage team, and it will show me who's a member of my team, and if I have any guests or members, they'll join down here. To add people to my team, again, you can see the button here to add using the username, but I want to go to settings. And what I'm going to do, for me, this is the most safe and secure way to add people to a team. I'm going to use team code. And because it's a new team, there isn't a team code yet, so I will generate it. If you've already done this, the code will still be there. When you press team code, it will appear like that. And I can copy that with the copy button. And then I can email that, or I can just tell it, share it to any of my colleagues that I know in the school. And it'll be the same for when it comes to adding learners to your team. So for me, that's the best way. There's a code. And if that has to change for any reason, a member of the staff leaves the school and you don't want them in the team, you can remove them and reset the code. And the people who are still a member will remain a member, but people can't join without the new join code. So for me, that's the most safe and the most effective way to get people to join. Give them that code, and if you remember, back on the main page, join or create a team, your colleagues can go to join a team with a code, put that code in and join the team, and they will get access to your team.